what you're going to do when you grow up. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have meeting and I'm going to shop again.
You're going to go to a meeting?
Yeah,
And you're going to go to the shop?
When I grow up, I'm going to play a meeting.
You're going to play in a meeting? Who do you know that goes to meetings? Who goes to meetings?
You.
I do?
Yeah, I go to meet you when I grow up like you.
Now, the first things first, let me just share with you a real quick story. When I got started in network marketing, it was actually before I was even born. I often say that my network marketing career started in 1987, but I wasn't born until 1988.
This is a conversation that we need to have, and it is going to be uncomfortable. It's hard enough finding academics, researchers, experts to simply stand up and point out what we all know, that multi-level marketing companies, MLMs, are frauds, they're pyramid schemes, they're commercial cults. Never mind finding experts acknowledge the damage that MLMs are inflicting on families and society. We now have second and third generation cult members and survivors of these MLM cults. Parents that are in multi-level marketing companies are raising their children in MLMs. We've all seen MLM reps, network marketing reps, post pictures of their kids using their children in their marketing to try to recruit people into their MLM. And maybe we've even done it ourselves. You know, it's hard enough when you wake up from MLM just to get out. It's hard enough to just start reconciling what you've been a part of, how you've purposefully deceived people. That expression, we're victims and also perpetrators. Well, then there's this whole other level of what we've done to our families and our kids. There's a reason why this isn't a topic that you hear talked about, especially in the anti-MLM space currently. Many of us have had our personal lives plastered all over social media. We didn't have boundaries when we were in MLMs. And many of us would be damned to start using our families as examples again to point out what we did wrong. This is just one perspective. This is an uncomfortable topic that's fraught with shame, with guilt, but it needs to be done because there are a lot of people that are looking for help as they've been raised in these multi-level marketing cults. They don't know where else to go. They've lost their parents. Their parents' priority is Amway or Bravenly or whatever multi-level marketing company they're in, or even Primerica, WFG, for example. The reel that played at the beginning of this video was from Bravenly's CEO, Aspen Emery. And the other piece of content was also from a Bravenly top rep. They're at the top of the pyramid. One is the founder of the pyramid scheme, and the other one is near the top of the pyramid, MLM serial scammer, Kimberly Olson. The reason why I decided to share their pieces of content, but I took the liberty of actually masking the identity of their children because they don't seem to understand the importance of doing that. I'm not going to be sharing regular the front of the line multi-level marketing reps, the content they're creating. It's important to go after the people who are starting these pyramid schemes and the people who are at the top because they're considered leaders. Everybody that is rank and file within these pyramid schemes will look up to them and emulate their behavior. They think that this is okay. So you will see thousands and thousands of men and women using their children, posting it all over the internet, thinking that this is it's ethical, that they're not even thinking of what their kids might feel as they're doing this and as they grow up and look back. And then when they wake up and maybe get out, they're going to have to reconcile that they use their children in this way. So my intent with making this short video is to crack open the conversation about kids being born into MLM cults and having resources out there for them as they wake up and heal. I've been out of multi-level marketing going on 2 years now, and the healing continues. The growing awareness of this global fraud continues to take me by surprise. I've said this repeatedly in a number of videos. Oftentimes it feels like a trapdoor opening up beneath my feet and I'm tumbling through space, realizing how far down does this rabbit hole go? How can a fraud of this magnitude have been going on for so long? So what can we do? It's going to be up to us, MLM survivors, to stand up to our abusers. That's what it's going to take. Government collusion, politicians being bought off, word salad legislation, academics and researchers that are apparent allies that will not stand and go on the record saying that MLMs are frauds, they're pyramid schemes and commercial cults. We need to do this ourselves. Aside from the usual filling out the complaint forms to the FTC and the Competition Bureau, which really does nothing, what we can do is we can start acting locally. We can use the same networks and the same skills that we were taught within multi-level marketing to start protecting our friends, our family, and creating awareness and creating a safety net for people as they exit. These are some ideas that we can implement to start pushing back against multi-level marketing. Notify your community organizations that MLMs should be banned. They are not welcome at farmers markets and craft fairs. Ban MLM fundraising from schools, alerting teachers, the school board, of the sneaky, devious ways that MLMs will try to infiltrate schools under the guise of fundraising. Warn your school board of the Direct Selling Association in whatever country you're in of their attempt to lure and recruit recent graduates under the guise of entrepreneurship training and even tuition. Boycott all MLM products. Teach your kids how to identify scams. Start a Scam Watch Facebook group for your local community. That's all I have. So here we go. It's going to be up to us. We got sucked in. Many of us got sucked in and we got out. And just like any abuser, MLMs, they rely on people being too ashamed and too afraid to just speak out and point out that what these companies are doing is fraud.